Welcome back to another video, and today we're reviewing our tournament game, the $200 tournament game that Nate Plays is hosting. So we're watching the first game of the second round that I played versus WaterBTD. It's a Dart Farm Super Mirror. This is actually a bit fast. So we both do a pretty basic dart. I do 289, he does 268. He goes for his plantation and eco boost before me. I have a 0-1 dart instead of a 0-2 right now, I think. That's what I went for before I bought my plantation. Okay, so I just raided there. I went for my farm instead of going for my trip dart. I was able to get more money and get him to send more blacks due to that. We both go for our plantation at practically the same times here. And we both are pretty even in money. I sent some spaced whites here, and then yellows behind it, so to force his bolt. He does practically the same thing, but with a lot more yellows, and using blacks instead. We both go for our farms round 9, and then neither of us will go for a plantation, since that's really risky, with reds coming out this round on round 10. This is still a bit fast. Alright. So we both prepared for our round 11 defense with spolts. He goes for a spolt instantly, but I greed and try and save up money beforehand. So I go for my fourth farm here, because he's only sending a small amount of rushes here, instead of sending massive rushes that would actually force it. So when he actually sent a lot of whites there, I went for it. And now I'm up like 1.5k money with the same amount of defense as him. So that's really good for us, as we're able to go for a farm weight, as you can see here. I'm able to force in the fence, hopefully. That's what I was going for here. Trying to force another spolt. So I didn't want to send too much, so that his spolt cost more than the rush. Or that was the goal, actually. But it seems to have failed, so I just got an eco lead. And since I was up already in money, that somewhat evened it out for him. But I'm still up a lot. And I'm able to go for my round 14 BIA here. He doesn't get his round 14, so he tries to rush and punish me around 15, it seems. I kind of choke my timing of my jug here, so I weak a lot more than I did need to. Yeah. And we're both pretty even in eco as well, but I got that extra round 14 BIA, so I got an extra round of income. I sent some ceramics here, but that was unneeded since he already boosted to the rush. I went for another spolt so I don't die to AI. I think I leaked a bit, yeah. I should re-rush here, or I can send a Moab round 18. So I just play passive, it seems, until round 18. Because if I sent a rush, I would be a lot lower on money, like with on hand, but I would also be up in eco, like I already am. So yeah, we both instantly send a Moab here. We both prepare for it as well. I go for the 4-trip dart defend, and he just starts spamming a lot. I wound boost mine, so he isn't able to defend as easily. He goes for like a swappy defend, it seems. A lot of his trip darts are at the front, and he started to leak a lot. And then I just went for the couple trip dart defends. Not much to be excited about. He wound boosts the second Moab, which not that effective because I can just fan club. And I don't even balloon boost mine, but he still fan clubs, so that's why you don't usually balloon boost the second Moab if they've already boosted. I'm just building up farms now. I think I plan to drain him. Well, drain his boosts at least, since it seems we have Dart Farm Super Mirror at this time because of how passively he was playing. And I prepare for my double jug at the top, and I do go for that because he didn't seem to be sending a Moab because of him having no money. Okay, he has his jug on first. That is a big mistake there. You want your Jug on last all times, or at least on strong so it can hit tweaks of leads. And here is a big mistake here. He has like no trip darts anymore, so he just starts chasing. And during that exchange, I got a huge eco lead there. I'm at 1.2k, he's at 900. That is a massive disadvantage for him, especially when we both have pretty much the same amount of money and defense. I'm also up a boost, so that Moab was really useful for me. And I was able to get one of his boosts away. Just speed this up here. We both practically have the same amount of money. I'm actually up in money now. He sends whites, which not that effective it seems, because I was able to defend that real easily. And he dies to AI, so I died, or actually he died down 200 deco and down $4,000. That was a massive outplay for me. So we are on his first losing map here with Ghostly Coast. Ghostly Coast has no ice on this map because of it being broken, I guess, and not fair for each player because left side has a worse ice spot than right side on this map for ice. So that's why you see ice banned on this tournament on Ghostly Coast. Both go for our basic boat starts. You guys for the 260, I went for 258. There isn't really much of a difference. I spiked the backs, so I don't leak as much. And we both go for a plantation here, it seems, I think. Nope, okay. He went for his grape shot, like, pretty much instantly round 1 or round 2. So I was able to, like, grid it out. We both have pretty much the same amount of money with the same farms by rush here. Sending blues, I expected to force another... Actually, no, I wanted to force the faster firing, and that's what it did. He forces mine and a second boat. And I keep sending here to force a mortar. That was actually a bad play from him. He should have gone for another second boat, because that would have been useful for space blocks and stuff. But I'm still down at a spike, so that's really bad for me, because I am technically down 20 lives, compared to him having all 3 of his spikes. This game is pretty even right now. Our defenses are practically even in cost, so we both have even farms as well. He goes for that farm, and so do I. His was much earlier than mine, so he gets more money, I'm pretty sure, if he got more bananas than me. Right here, he went for that destroyer. He weaks a ton. He should have gone for a grape shot defend, and that's where that second boat comes in handy from round 6. He tries to rush here. I just buy a destroyer. My second grape shot is able to plop down all the black and zebra layers, allowing the mortar to just clean up. I send a big rush here with blacks, or actually not that big, just a small rush. And now we're both pretty even in farms and eco. He evens out his eco there. Slow this down. So he greeds that. That is a major misplay, I believe, because he gets no money back from that. Although round 15 is quite short, he tries to go for the grape shot defend here. His top grape shot is targeting last, so it's only hitting 1, or it's actually losing 2 grape shots, if you noticed. It should be on close. But he actually boosted there, so that's a major loss for him, because boosts become really important on this map with Moabs and how draining works. He is up a ton of money though, with being up about $2,000 and a farm. We both go for the Moab here. Moabs are really deadly because of how short this map is, and the ceramics on Bloom Boost just get past most of your defense so quickly. We both boost this. Pretty standard boat gameplay. He sends a second Moab. I want to bow pool this, because second Moabs with boosts are practically impossible to defend if you don't over defend like crazy. So I just bow pool it. It's much cheaper than going for like the 10 destroyers like he does, but still dying because bow mortar sucks at defending secondary Moabs if you don't have a lot of money. And that's 2-0 so far. So we have Dart Farm Ace versus Super Ninja Ice. This is a strategy I've seen Foxito Papito go, and I wanted to try it out. So this is one of my first times actually playing the strategy competitively. And I just keep on ecoing. It's pretty standard. He farms. He goes for his Spole, which he's meant to do. And I think I sent some blacks here to force the second Dart Monkey. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Let's just go with 2 times speed. My ices are mistimed. Or that's just swag. Okay. He has a good amount of farms for round 8, especially against Eco. Because Eco you want to really anti-soul against, so his Spike Pole is doing just that. He has 3 plantations practically round 9, I think it was. So he gets a lot of money these rounds and is able to just save up so much and rush. I go for my flash bomb so my double ices can pop the pinks and stuff. There we go. Generally, I think I over-ecoed here because I need a sabotage supply line for around 13 if he decides to all out me. Okay, he boosts. Yeah, that rush was pretty small. He didn't need he didn't need a boost there. I don't think so. If he just targeted his darts and jugs. He has a lot of money saved up, and he goes for an all out here. He didn't send much, but I over-ecoed a bit, so I was 1 eco off, or 1 eco boost off of a actual sabotage supply line, so I had to sell my stuff, unfortunately. So that's 2-1 so far, so good games. So we have Dart Farm Super versus Dart Farm Ace on Blastopopoulos. This map is pretty easy to go late game on, especially with how long and good the jug spots are. So you generally can farm really easily. He uses a odd dart spot here. You usually want it where my second dart spot is, or just a bit higher so he can hit the top lane, or the top end lane, whatever, wherever the first dart monkey is. I go for my second plantation here. I'm kind of grading this whole game. If I played a bit more passive, I would have been fine. You'll see what I'm talking about. But this game got quite hectic with how he was playing. He goes really high eco for some reason, but I guess that's kind of needed if you're playing Dart nowadays. Slow this down a bit. So he has nearly 600 eco, but down a lot of farms, and I have 350. He plays so choke heavy, it seems here. Every rush is like designed to just kill me instead of getting eco or punishing. I'm practically able to go for a BIA here. Now it's really risky because he just boosted, so I doubt he would try and rush like he just did there. So he tried to force a BIA, so which he did. So I bought a bank after buying the Super Monkey. I didn't want to go for another BIA. I don't even think I could. So he plays really, really dumb here. He doesn't go for trip darts to defend a Moab. That is stupid if you're playing like a Dart Mirror Drain game. You want to go for a Trip Dart defend first off before you go for a Super Monkey. Okay. So I sold my Juggernaut here to buy my Super Monkey Fan Club because I saw that he stopped sending LEDs, which major misplay from him because I was able to just sell my Jug for the Fan Club instead of selling my bank. And he has a good amount of eco here. He's up 350. He goes for a dumb ODS here. 2 trip darts, ODS, and his trip darts are getting blocked by LEDs. And that is a major L if I've ever seen one. And he boosts, but still dies here. GG's WaterBTD. That's a 3-1. I hope to be posting more of the finals of this tournament. See you guys soon. Peace out.